everybody. I am on my way to the airport this morning. Hope everybody has a great day. Today is Sunday, September 14th. It's 6:47 a.m. in Rhode Island. The sun is absolutely shining today. It's a beautiful day here today. I am on my way to Minnesota for a work conference. I'll be there for about 4 days. And Calvin's in good hands, so no worries about that. I'll show you a few more clips from my travels. See you soon. All right, we are pulling into the exit for the airport. So Rhode Island's airport is called Rhode Island T.F. Green International Airport. And oddly enough, in some periodical, I can't remember who did this ranking, but they rated the Rhode Island airport, T.F. Green National Airport. It came in like first place in the entire country, which I don't really know what the criteria was, but check that out. Look up Rhode Island T.F. Green International Airport, #1 ranking, and read all about it. It's a great airport. It's really small. It's super easy to get in and out of, and I love it for that. It doesn't have a ton of destinations. I mean, it has your regulars, but you know, if you want to travel cross country, you definitely have a pit stop. And so I also have a layover. There is no direct flight to Minnesota, so I am pit stopping in Nashville on my way there. Anyways, it's beautiful out today. All right, everybody, I made it into the airport. My shuttle in the long-term parking literally picked me up about 3 seconds after I got out of the car, which is always great. And I'm looking at security, and it looks pretty tame. All right, guys, I made it through security. Airport's very quiet for a Sunday. I'm actually surprised, but we'll take it. Making my way to the gate. This is a one terminal airport. Only 22 gates. And they're doing some renovations. Love this airport, so easy. My next stop is to get a coffee, because I need one. Line for Dunkin'. It's crazy, as they say. America runs on Dunkin', and so do Rhode Islanders. Okay, I made it to my gate. The Dunkin' experience took a long time. The line was humongous, but we made it through, and I'm at my gate. And I'm gonna board in about 15 minutes. Little view of the airfield from the gate. Epic fail. Put my coffee down on my top of my luggage so I could grab a seat, and it fell off. Spilled everywhere, and when I went to pick up, the cup was cracked, and so all the coffee came out, spilled all over my bag. Fun times. Getting ready to board. They were looking for volunteers to check in bags, so I volunteered. Figured I would do my good deed for the day, even though I brought a carry-on. That's my punishment for spilling coffee. Making my way on the plane. All right, made it to my seat. Decided to sit at a window. I normally don't do that. I usually like the aisle, but since I'm vlogging, I thought it might be cool to show you guys some aerial views from over Rhode Island with all the water. Hopefully I can get some good shots and include it in this vlog, so we'll see. All right, we are taking off. There's an aerial view. It'll look even better when we get over water. flight to Nashville. I have a 2-hour layover, and so I'm just gonna kill some time here until I board my next plane. They love their hot chicken in Nashville. Welcome to Nashville. Of course they have a Hattie B's here. It's only like 10 a.m., but do I want something? Great way to kill time at the airport. AJ Eisman.
Lift your open head, shake up the pen, make it back right there, silver moon sparkling. Something sweet.
I think I'll kill some time here. Some interesting selections here. I ended up getting the Juice Box Wizard IPA 6.0. And it tastes yummy. That beer is tasty, and I'm getting ready to board my next flight. I'll see you guys in Minneapolis. All right, everybody, I made it to Minneapolis, and I have to say that was one of the most interesting flights that I've ever been on. So I did get to sit in the first row, which was cool. But the gentleman sitting next to me clearly had some kind of mental challenges. Really nice guy, very talkative. But let me tell you, he gave the flight attendants a massive workout with his requests. And I just want to give a shout out to Kelly and Susie from Southwest Airlines for the amazing customer service that they showed on the flight. So anyways, I made it to my destination. My next stop is to pick up my bag and head to the hotel. Made it to the hotel. Thank God. All right, I finally made it into my hotel. It's a decent, obviously, room. They call it an executive suite, which really costs the same as a regular room. I had booked it a few months ago when I knew I was coming here. But it is nice having a separate living space from the bedroom, so I'll take that. Not too shabby. Let's see what the view looks like. Or how do you do this? Okay. Looks like it overlooks a park, maybe? Anyways. It's an okay view. Good enough. All right, everybody, that's gonna wrap up this vlog. I'm glad you guys traveled with me from Providence, Rhode Island to Minneapolis. And hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. I know Calvin wasn't in it much, but anyways, you got to see his hooman and a little bit about his day in the life when he has to travel. So if you enjoyed this video, I hope you give it a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys soon in another video. Take care.